All right, guys, welcome to another vlog. It is Wednesday for you. It is Sunday for me. Nona and I just got back. We have to clean up the apartment, start packing things up, and start transitioning to the next step of our little life. So the way that this is going to work is I'm going to be here in this apartment for a few months. I'm going to be moving back in with my parents for a few months and then looking for a house towards the middle to the end of 2024. So that's the goal. And I haven't talked about that openly to anybody. YouTube's the first place to hear it. I've talked to a few of my friends, parents, whatever. But that's kind of what we're doing right now. One second, I text my mom real quick. I just got home. So that's kind of that. So between now and move out date is February 6th. I have to pack up the apartment, clean the house. Taylor and I are gonna have to move some stuff, and we're just gonna have to kind of run over things. So that's kind of the plan. And so there's gonna be a lot of transition. So the goal is to continue to upload twice a week throughout that entire time. But I'm gonna be in a lot of different places doing a lot of different things. Hopefully a lot of things don't get caught in translation, but that's kind of where we are right now. I'm excited about the future. I am sad about the present, and I don't regret anything in the past. But I'm very, I wouldn't say I'm super excited for the future, but I'm looking forward to it. This is a part of my life that I didn't expect. But that's how things work, a lot of moving parts. But at the end of the day, I have Nona, and that means a lot to me. And I have friends, and that's the path we're going down. I'm excited to look for a house. Obviously, it probably won't be until the end of 2024. Unfortunately, just because interest rates are so high, housing prices are very high. And I'm looking probably that 300 to 450 range. As of right now, as 2024 goes on, everything is going to increase. My net worth and all that is going to increase. Obviously, I'm moving in with my parents, which is, I haven't lived with my parents for 4 years. So I'm not really super excited about that, but it is, it is what it is. Sometimes these things happen, and this is life for you. And this is as real as it gets. Being as honest and transparent as I possibly can. But that's the situation that we're going through right now. Hopefully we have a house by the end of 2024. Ideally, interest rates for me, financially I'm secure in the sense that I should be able to get the lowest interest rate, and I should be able to get what I want. But ideally I'm looking at a 3.5 to 4.5 interest rate. Like I said, between that 300 to 450 range. So we'll see. We'll see, man. This is life, and this is what it's all about. And I'm hungry. It is only 11:15. Nona's ready to go on a long walk. She's also going to have to bathe, and she's going to have to get her nose clipped, her toes clipped. So she's not looking forward to that. I did have a great workout this morning. I think I posted a posing clip last week on my Instagram. I'm going to do a little bit more posing and stuff like that instead of just the videos. Well, that is a video, but not a workout video. I have a lot going on. A lot of moving parts. But that's life, man. And I love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way, if we're going to be completely honest with everybody. But I'm going to go ahead and eat my food and sit back, enjoy the vlog. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. And I'll catch you guys later. Something I don't really talk about too much, but I'm a big reader, and I haven't really been reading as of late. It's something that I need to get back to doing. It helps me so much. I grew up as someone who didn't read. My parents didn't really read to me too much. Both my parents, neither one of them went to college, so it just wasn't part of my life, And about 4 years ago, I really started to read, and I've read a lot of books. And I've never shown you my book collection. It's not that big. My shelf is kind of empty, but let me just kind of go over a few things. So recently, what I've been reading is fiction, because I always have read nonfiction, But lately I've been reading a lot of fiction, and I've actually been reading Lord of the Rings. And this is the final book. Hold on. This is the second book. And I started out with the, what's the one with the little short guy? The Hobbit. I read The Hobbit. I read The Fellowship, and I'm on that one. I have one more to go. Before that, I read all the Game of Thrones. I actually did that earlier this year. And before that, I read all the Harry Potters. Never read those before. I've seen all the movies and all the shows, so I just felt like I had to go ahead and read them. So I did that. Before that, I was reading nonfiction. Here's some of my books. So that book, Neurotribes, is really, really good. It's about autism. The Righteous Mind is a great book. It's basically about like political divide. War and Peace is by Leo Tolstoy. I couldn't finish it. It's the one and only book that I could never finish. Over here we have Why We Sleep, which is a book that I get all my clients on all the time. Empire of the Sun and Moon by the Comanches, incredible book. We have Jordan Peterson, Beyond Order. We have my little chimpanzee friend, which actually, you know what? He deserves a new spot. He's gonna be right here. That's where he's gonna be. He's my buddy. Here are my Game of Thrones books. Super, simple reads. Lessons in Chemistry I haven't read yet, but I have a client who bought it for me. Personal Finance, Real Estate Investing down there at the bottom, just to help me kind of get smarter. Dare to Lead is a book I'm reading for school. Sapiens, one of the best books of all time. Alex Hormozi book, which is a great book. Over here is really where my books kind of start. Elon Musk did it. Maps to Meaning, one of my favorite books of all time. Food of the Gods, which is right there, is another incredible book that I read. It's by Terrence McKenna. Edward Snowden book, Joys of Compounding, one of my favorite books of all time. Also has a lot of meaning to me because the gentleman who told me to read it ended up overdosing, but he was, a really good friend of mine. 2 carnivore books over there, Carnivore Code, Carnivore Cure, some of my favorite books. Haven't read Being in Nothingness. I do have it though. That book, Psychology of Money. I don't know if you guys see that, but Psychology of Money is one of the greatest books of all time. Money-wise, Animal Farm, obviously. But the Henry Kissinger book, Diplomacy, absolutely incredible book if you care about history. And then just a few other books. Unumi Park, good look. Gulag Archipelago. I haven't finished the third one. I did finish the first and second one. But this book right here, Behave, I don't want to pull it out, but Behave is a book by a gentleman by the name Robert Sapolsky. Robert Sapolsky is an endocrinologist, neuroendocrinologist, and he's also a primatologist at Stanford. That book changed my life. It talks about like so many complex subjects, but that book single-handedly kind of changed my view on humanity and why we do what we do, why we say what we say. But he actually has a, see you, Nona, I'll be back, buddy. He actually has a entire lecture, one of his entire, introductions to human biology at Stanford recorded. He uploaded it like 12 years ago, like 2010, 2011, and it's incredible. It's like 15 classes. Each one's about an hour and a half long, hour to an hour and a half. Depression, anxiety, impulsiveness, ADHD. I don't know autism, but just like human sexuality, not like sexual appearances like LGBTQ, but more or less like the complexity of human sexual relationships, mating, being a monotheistic, or being in a relationship just with one person, or practicing polygamy, and how that, that human tendency kind of interferes with society, which is a super fascinating subject for me, at least. But that book is incredible. Anyways, I digress. This is a fitness page, right? I'm on my way to BJ's. My goal is to get 2 12-packs of my protein drinks. Haven't had those in a while because I've noticed like my physique right now is in a really good place. It feels good. It feels solid. I think I'm like 220. I have a little bit of abs. I just feel kind of strong, and I need to practice. I need to start journaling more. I haven't journaled for about 2 weeks, but I need to do that again. And I have goals. I need to set those goals. I just kind of feel like I'm coming out of a fog a little bit, which is more or less a good thing. We'll see where that leads. But right now, I'm gonna go to BJ's. Hopefully they have my protein shakes. I don't think they will, unfortunately. But if they don't have it, I gotta go all the way to Sam's Club to get them. I'm gonna get 2 packs of 30, 2 packs of 12. Haven't had them in a while. I usually have like 1 to 2 a day. Typically I've been having 2, but I've increased my meat, so I'm gonna try to have 1 a day. You know, 2 packs should get me through about a month. Had a cup of coffee earlier. I just went on an 1.5 hour long walk. That's another thing I want to just get into real quick before I leave. I haven't been running lately, but I have been going on like 2 or 3 walks a day. Each walk at least 30 minutes, no more than an 1.5 hours. And I've been getting my steps in, which is like super important. You know, when you're lifting weights, it's really good. Resistance training to me is top of the hierarchy when it comes to working out, and it's near the top of the hierarchy when it comes to health. I think top of the hierarchy when it comes to health for me personally, sleep's number 1. And then I would say like nutrition, then I would say resistance training. Nutrition, specifically protein intake, is number 1. Oh, but yeah, the walking is super important for cardio reasons, for help for your heart. Your heart's a muscle too, you need to take care of that. Also, I try to clip my dog's nails, and I think I'm so dumb. I tried to go, and she like yelped, and I felt horrible. So I gave her some food and peanut butter. She's in the cage right now, or the kennel. I think one of my clients sent me a place I can try to go to for grooming purposes for her. So I'm gonna go there, hopefully maybe next week, we'll see. I gotta clean up the apartment too because somebody's coming in the 28th to take care of it. I also realized like days that I'm off when I'm here, there's been days these past few weeks I've gone like 2 or 3 days without talking to a human soul, which is kind of depressing, which is something that I think I might have to adjust. I might actually have to socialize with humans. I'm such a bad like talker. I'm just not good at it. I've always been that way. I don't know if I've gone into it. I gotta get a move on, but I don't think I've gone into it too much. But I have been referred to multiple doctors for autism screening, testing, which is a fascinating thing. Just in my opinion, it's interesting. It explains a lot. I haven't been diagnosed because it costs a lot of money, but it's like it helps. It explains a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Something I don't really get into too much. But anyways, I digress. I'm gonna go look for these protein shakes and hopefully find my camera top so I can put it back on the camera, and then get those drinks, drink them, and then come back home. My new video is uploading today, and then I gotta clean the apartment. I don't really have too much to do today. Today's kind of a chill day. I might make some sales calls, but we'll see. Anyways, keep it real. I'll see you guys later. All right, so I was able to get, I got 1 package of the Fairlife. I got a huge thing of meat, 90-10. I got laundry detergent, creamer, and one other thing. Forget what else I got. Must not have been that important. I don't know. Anyways, I have 10 ounces of beef here with some potatoes. And then I want to show you something that I use a lot on my food. So I use 2 main seasonings. Lighting is horrible right there. Let me adjust it real quick. So I use 2 main seasonings for everything. I use lemon pepper. That is even worse. Let's go here. Is that better? That's a little bit better. So I use lemon pepper. I cook with this on everything. Lemon pepper right here. I literally use that on everything. And then I also use ranch seasoning. I put this on popcorn, rice, whatever. I put it on everything. I'm a big fan of ranch. The only issue with this, it has maltodextrin in it. Maltodextrin, which is definitely, it might zoom in. Oh, there it goes. It's the first ingredient there. It's no calories, but the maltodextrin will bloat me and it will hurt my stomach, so I don't do it too much. I did use a little bit over there on my beef, but these are the 2 seasonings I use for everything. And then I just use hot sauce. Then I put just a little bit of my like teriyaki seasoning on it. So I have 10 ounces of beef here, some potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I don't know, I might take the dog on a walk again. I need to get back into some reading. I need to stop reading The Lord of the Rings. I just can't do it. But when I stop reading a book, I feel like I've only ever done it 1 time. Like I said, Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace, and I feel like I'm abandoning a child. But I think I might pick up The David Goggins book there, never finished. He wrote a book before that I read. I might read the new David Goggins book. My parents got it for me for Christmas last year. I still haven't read it, or this year. I still haven't read it yet. But I think I'm in a time in my life where I might need to read 12 Rules of Life again by Jordan Peterson. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to eat this, and then, I don't know, I might read later. We'll see. You guys ever have those times in your life where you just feel like, well, first off, that was a decent workout. It wasn't the best workout. I was kind of distracted. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have not been doing any music during my workouts lately. I've been doing a lot of like thinking during my workouts, you know, which I think everyone should do. But it's, you know, sometimes letting your mind flow and not just distracting it all the time, like what I've been doing lately. So my life essentially right now is just, I go to bed whenever, 9, 10, 11. And like, let me be fully transparent with everybody. Last night, like, I messed up. Like, last night I went ahead and ordered my, I was doing really well with my diet, right? I was doing really well. I was eating what I was supposed to eat. And then at like, I don't know, 7 p.m. I ordered a whole freaking like shakaroni from Papa John's and like these Oreo bites. And I know I shouldn't have eaten them. I know it was like a bad idea. I know it was gonna like make me upset in the morning, but I just did it anyways because that's kind of like the state of mind that I'm in right now, you know? And it's like, you can't always be your best self. And a lot of times on like social media, on YouTube, or I hate driving back in the morning because this light makes it so hard to film. You know, you get caught up in social media and YouTube where everything looks like perfect all the time. But like the reality of the situation is that, like, that's rare. You know, it's very rare when something is going right all the time. And I read this quote one time, maybe Taylor's dad told me about it. Somebody told me, and it really helped me. Well, there's two quotes. The first quote is, depression, you don't know you're depressed until you're not depressed. You don't know you're depressed until you're not depressed. And that's like that, I mean, breaking that down for me, like what that means to me is like when you're depressed, you can't even think about anything else. You're kind of just operating on autopilot. And that can last a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, years, decades even, and sometimes you never even get out of it. And I feel like I'm kind of in that state of mind right now. And the reason why I even can recognize it is because I know that quote, so I understand what it means. And then the other one is like, the hardest thing you've ever done in your life was the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. And that quote for me lately is like what's been getting me through the days. You know, and like, to be fully transparent, there's days I get up and I don't want to get out of bed. There's nights I go to bed and I don't want to wake up. Like, there's been multiple of those nights over the past 3-4 weeks where I would be happy if the sun didn't rise again. And I'm not saying that in like a state of place where it's like, whoa me. I'm saying that from a perspective like, that's just the reality of my situation right now. And it sucks, bro. Like, it sucks. I don't want to feel that way. You know, I want to feel good again. I want to operate at a high level again. There's something that is just kind of, you know, not allowing me to do that. And I'm working through it. You know, I'm working through it the best that I can. But sometimes you just got to hatchet yourself down and just keep going forward. And it sucks sometimes, bro. Sometimes it's the worst thing in the world. I don't know. I'm going this way because I wanted to get out of this stupid light. So you saw that workout. Like, it wasn't the best workout. Like, I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass. Like, it just wasn't a good workout. I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't lifting well. I ate all that pizza the night before. I felt like dog crap. I can't curse on YouTube anymore, or else I don't make my money. I just felt horrible about myself. I let myself down the night before. I let myself down. You know, I failed myself by binge eating. It's like, it's what I do. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Even when I go through the hardest times of my life, like I'm going through right now, I don't choose alcohol. I don't choose cigarettes. I choose food. And like, that sucks sometimes. Maybe this is why no one goes this way, because the whole school is going to class right now. I choose food. I wish I didn't choose food. I mean, I guess it's kind of a blessing that I choose food, not alcohol. But yeah, that's just, sometimes that's where you are in life, and the days suck and the nights are even worse. Like, morning and nighttime is like by far the hardest part of the day. Morning is not easy, right? Morning is hard. The one thing that I do have right now is I have family, which has been helping me tremendously. I've been there pretty much every weekend. Without them, I don't think I don't know where I would be. I don't know how people don't have parents, don't have family close by. I could totally see me just falling into a horrendous depression if I didn't have family right near me, if I didn't have people that I loved right near me, because it's like, it's hard. Some days I don't even want to put like shoes on. I would much rather just do nothing all day long. And so, you know, I think because of that, and, you know, because of being in that mindset, my workouts have suffered. My days have suffered. I don't think my work has suffered. At least I don't think so. I love what I do. I think that's the best part of my day right now, is when I get to see my clients. Like, talk to me, people. Tell me what's going on. I want to hear what's your life like. Are you struggling? Are you not struggling? Are you happy? Like, tell me about your dog. Tell me about your brother-in-law, your father-in-law. How much do you hate your husband? How much do you hate your wife? Your kids suck, your dogs suck. Like, tell me everything. That's kind of like where I'm right now. I want to be talked at. And I've always been the person who, I love talking to people. I love that. I don't know. I'm just kind of everywhere right now. My state of mind is, it's not broken, but it's confused. Crap. Don't get a red light ticket. And yeah, it's confused. But at the same time, let's end this on a positive note. Last night I did sit down and I wrote down some of my goals for 2024. I'm already doing it. 2023 has been an absolute nightmare, to say the least. Family passing, moving, jobs, just life, so many things. It's like 2024 is going to be the year that I make huge financial leaps, huge career leaps, hopefully a lot of like leaps everywhere in my life. But the biggest leap I want to make in 2024 is stability. I need to find some type of stability in my life, and that's a lesson I'm gonna have to learn. But yeah, I wrote down some of my goals. One of my goals I want to share with everybody. Well, two of my goals. One, I mentioned before, I want to buy a house. My second goal is I want to hit 10,000 followers on YouTube, or subscribers, which I think I can do. Honestly, I think I can do that probably by June or July, middle of next year. If I just keep uploading twice a week and do my shorts, I think I can get there. I would also like to be at the point where I'm making $1,000 a month on YouTube. I think I can do that by the end of next year too. This is just, just a few of the goals I have, financial goals, number goals. But yeah, that's where we are with that. I just wanted to kind of talk to you people face to face for about 10 minutes. But overall, the workout was fine. It's whatever, Sometimes things in life just don't go your way. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead, go home, eat, and then finish up this video a little bit later. Thank you so much for watching. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and shut down this video now. I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the simplicity, the lack of editing. It's kind of like the reason why I'm even doing YouTube again. Like I said it before and I'll say it again. Sam Sulek has, also Sam Sulek just got a shout out from Joe Rogan, which is like huge. Like that dude, now he's the biggest fitness guy in the world. And Bradley Martin also, he gets multiple shout outs from Joe Rogan. But I think they're also friends. Anyways, I love this where YouTube is right now. It's, specifically in the fitness industry. I like the direction it's going. It's going a great direction. Lack of editing, rawness, realness, no BS, no nonsense. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down this camera, and I will see you guys on Sunday. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Next time I see you, it will be December, the year of Santa, or the month of Santa, in Hanukkah, I believe, if you're Jewish. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on Sundays. Please like, share the video, and subscribe, and tell a real life friend about it. It helps a lot. Thank you guys. Peace out. See ya.